We must be in Bizarro world. When would the Mecca ever give up microphone time?
Oh, and to his best buddy, Hellfire.
Welcome back to Spring Fever. We're back
And
on
his challenger from the slick end of Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Ryan Zukko!
Not just another pretty face in the crowd, Ryan Zukko has been earning his stripes in the form of scars healed, bruises formed, cracked bones. I mean, in the Galena Arena at the Galena Street Fight, Ricky Owens, we saw Ryan Zukko take the heavyweight champ to the limit.
Yeah, we just saw him. A little piece of Hellfire right there. To your point, came within an eyelash of taking home that MCW Heavyweight Championship. And tonight he finds himself across the ring from a former two-time heavyweight champion in the Mecca, Brian Johnson.
Different day for the Mecca. Trying to open himself up to friendship, Creedle. Do you buy it?
I'm friends with him.
You're friends with him.
Yes.
When did that occur? I distinctly remember it was Mecca versus everybody.
You got to be within the inner circle.
You know, I've seen Creedle. You know what he does around Brian Johnson? He likes to wear an Eagles jersey. He likes to say, "Fly Eagles, fly, E-A-G-L-E-S." Basically, he's a suck-up.
I got no issue with the Eagles.
Hellfire.
Reigning champions, by the way.
I'm aware. Both of these individuals, Mecca Brian Johnson in the blue with Hellfire McGuire, his ride or die, also in blue.
Matching blue.
Yeah, taking on the young, former one-half of the tag team champs, and Ryan Zukko.
The hothead of MCW.
You like to say that, but if he's a hothead, then damn Mecca's a freaking volcano.
A smart person would have taken the MCW tag team titles and said, you know what, we'll defend them on another day. But no. He had to go 2-on-1 and defend the titles, and guess what he doesn't have anymore?
Collar and elbow tie-up. That would be the titles. They are now around the whatevers of Devil's Business.
We'll see a little bit later on this evening.
Who is going to take the early advantage out of this collar and elbow? You see Mecca trying to get his boot on that bottom rope, trying to get the leverage with the height, the higher ground, instead opting for the kidneys.
Right to the kidneys.
Kidneys, lumbar spine.
Zukko trying to create some space, but he's feeling it early.
Couldn't get all that chop, but got enough.
Yeah. Oh, we got a chop. Oh,
wow.
Forget the chop.
Yeah. Mecca caught that chop. Made him need a right hand for it.
Mecca with those vicious right hands. And I think he, in inside baseball, has kayfabed an injury to his hand, an old trick finger injury, a metacarpal injury.
What do you mean?
Well, I think he's hidden it because he's always, you know.
This guy's got tape on him.
I know, but his hand, I think he's broken fingers in the past, but I think that right hand is so valuable to him that he still implores it despite the old injury. I mean, he re-aggravates it every match. Hold on.
Oh.
Speaking of aggravate.
Speaking of right hand, yeah, Hellfire almost tried to dish one out to Zukko, but Mecca's the one who ate it.
Oh, there's no call for this.
Meeting of the twisted minds.
Oh.
That vein would have offered some cushion and protection if Mecca were properly angered.
Hellfire didn't do anything to Zukko to warrant that.
Big vein that comes out on the top of Mecca's head when he gets angry.
There you go.
Hold on! And Ryan Zukko feeding off the energy. There's that one-legged drop kick. He's trying to cover now, going to try to cement his advantage, is Ryan Zukko.
Maybe looking for that soda pop drop.
I was going to say, looking to end it early is Zukko.
Well, there's a numbers game going on here, Creedle, and it's to Ryan Zukko's advantage. It's advantageous to try to get out of this situation as early as possible. After all, Papa Zukko is not out here. Hellfire swinging for the fence.
Oh! He could have broken Hellfire's fingers that way.
Look at that. Mecca and Hellfire could have matching injuries, but Ryan just ate that lariat.
The lateral press. Look at Mecca. how he sprawls across the upper body of Ryan Zukko, making it more difficult for him to kick out.
Smart cover there by the Mecca.
That's what I just said, damn it.
And look, Mecca's actually concerned for Hellfire.
Wouldn't you?
Would I be concerned for Hellfire?
Yes,
No.
look at him
Not
shake
if he
his
was
hand
my
right
own
now.
child. I would.
That's somebody's kid.
I would have thrown the baby out with the bathwater. Both are greasy.
Listen to you.
The whip off.
Talking about greasy. Look at Zukko.
Fair point. Ryan Zukko has not been the same after that short arm clothesline, and I dare press you to find somebody that executes it more effectively than the Mecca Brian Johnson. Big Irish whip. Pillar to post, quite literally.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody use the turnbuckles more effectively than the Mecca right now.
Yeah, just wearing out Ryan.
Oh, drives that knee right into the back and the spine of Zukko.
Lateral press. Again, great body distribution of the weight by the Mecca across the shoulders and upper body of Ryan Zukko, his opponent.
Zukko struggling to kick out, a pain diving through his body right now. He's in a lot of trouble, especially when you're in the ring with perhaps the smartest man in MCW, the Mecca.
I can't, there's that hammer fist. I can't argue that. You know, you brought up a good point. Nobody used the turnbuckles better than the Mecca Brian Johnson. I would make the argue that this guy, this mechanic, this industrial tinkerer of sorts, uses every part of the ring as a weapon. And nobody does it more efficiently, effectively, or brutally than the Mecca.
That may just enrage the Mecca, though.
That was Zuko's best blow.
How do you know that? Never count. I've learned one thing from watching Ryan Zukko in that ring competing. Oh, God. Never count him out. Look, maintaining that wrist control.
Wow.
That one, I think, was to the throat.
Oh,
My God.
that's Jake the Snake-esque right there. He could cover him right now if he wanted to.
He has not broken contact with Ryan Zukko. He has maintained that wrist control so he can dictate and command where the Zuko's body will go.
I think he wants him to pay for what he did to Hellfire earlier.
Rolling through does the Mecca. Going for a sixth one, I think. Ryan Zukko, not a lot of speed or oomph in his hitting these
But
ropes.
he may be building it up. Oh!
Oh,
Both men had the same thought, and both connected with that clothesline.
I don't like the way Mecca landed right there.
Landed high and tight.
Hellfire McGuire trying to will his BFF, his ride or die, his best friend, the Mecca, to his feet. Hellfire, full of betrayal, snake in the grass. After what he did to Miami Mike Walker.
He just saw where the better parties are held.
Look for Ryan Zukko to pick up the pace. Get the electricity flowing. Zukko floating through.
Shake, rattle, and roll.
Zukko with a little dialogue.
Yeah, but
Brian
Zuko's still
Johnson.
hurt though, Brent.
Yeah, absolutely. I think those lariats, those short arm clotheslines really did a number on Ryan Zukko.
Oh, ran right into the outstretched boot of the Mecca.
Mecca going for what brought him to the dance. Hold on. How about that?
Sunset.
Shoulders down.
Where did Zukko get that from?
Very creative out of Ryan Zukko. And again, Zukko is outsmarting the surgeon cover that is the Mecca near fall.
Oh, that was dangerously close to a 3 count.
I mean, Mecca usually competing in there with surgical precision, Ricky, but tonight it would appear that Ryan Zukko has Brian Johnson measured.
Not to mention the fact Ryan Zukko, son of former heavyweight champion in his own right, and Ronnie Zukko.
Going for it again.
And the winner of this will no doubt be propelled.
Ooh.
What was that?
Where that
That was-
shot land?
I think that was another kidney shot. Mecca loves to use those. Not very often that he uses that turnbuckle.
No, Mecca has a... Hold
Oh,
on.
Hellfire!
Right in front of the ref.
Yeah, but it created that opening for Mecca, and that's all that he needed.
Seems like a dangerous game to be playing with. Hold on.
Not very often we see Mecca go up here.
Not at all. This is
Oh, that
dangerous.
superplex! Oh, right, roll right into the cover.
Prime real estate. This could do it.
Oh, come on. Referee was way out of position. That was a 3 count right there.
That was-
Brian Johnson should be the winner.
Perfect positioning, a perfect cover,
Of course.
and a
Perfect kick out.
You guys just don't believe in the Mecca, do you, Frank?
I believe the Mecca is the most resourceful, maybe the most capable competitor in MCW.
One of the best that MCW has to offer. But
But
he's
I also-
facing somebody that might be the future of MCW.
You said it. You said it, Ricky. I believe in Ricky Owens as well. I mean, Jesus
Don't
Christ.
steal.
I believe
He
in you
steals
too.
my line and you agree with him?
Mecca now trying to bring Ryan Zukko into the ring with a suplex. Remember that superplex? Oh God. Hold on.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, no.
It wasn't pretty, but it was effective.
Again with the kidney shot.
What's Zukko thinking?
Sliced bread?
No slice
but-
tonight.
Landed on his feet. Once again, looking for the soda pop drop, and he got it!
No!
My God. That's it, kid.
Oh, where's he going now?
Dropped him right in his face, and Ryan going up high.
Trying to propel himself to the top of MCW is
Swanton!
Ryan Zukko. Swanton.
But can he cover him?
Hand, body draped across the Mecca.
Oh!
What the hell?
Wow, what courage for the Mecca to roll out to the floor.
What courage, my ass.
And look at Zukko looking right at Hellfire.
Zukko like he's woken up out of a stupor. Terror etched across the face of Hellfire McGuire. You better be scared.
Yeah, I think Ryan has had enough of Hellfire McGuire.
Did he just lose his shoes?
Lost both of them.
Don't trust a man that doesn't wear socks with dress shoes.
And we've
Yeah,
seen
I
how
don't know
much
about
damage those shoes could do. I
Oh,
think Ryan knows
come
how
on,
much damage
Ryan.
they could do.
Crack him,
I
Ryan.
say he's not the legal man. Go ahead and hit him.
Unhand him.
Unhand him.
There you go, ref. Do your job.
Oh, the second one! Right to the jaw of Ryan.
There's always two.
And there are two scumbags on the outside of the ring that are victorious.
Here is your winner, Mecca!
The Mecca victorious here at Spring Fever.